because the ports are closed. So we're just going to do simple system.out.println, say port not in use. Concatenate, or not concatenate, but just put the port that's not being used. And that's pretty much it for this. Let me delete this up, tighten this up a bit. Okay, yep, you see, very, very simple. Simple program, easy to remember. You only have just a couple of variables and a couple objects that you have to use. So I'm going to go ahead and run just to build it right now. Just pretty much building it. Save it. And you'll get this because you'll get this error because there's an error there. But when you go in and run it, I'm going to go into command now. Alright, let's see here. Go back to the root file. Let's see. Documents. Users. Okay, directory. Eric. Documents. CD is just change directory. Stuff workspace. And port scanner. Now that we're in the port scanner, we have to go to the binary file. So, change directory bin. Now, if you look here, we have our port scanner class, which is like compiled. So, now this is what we need to type in. So we're going to do Java port scanner. This has to be whatever you name your class up here. It has to be like the same letters, like caps and all that stuff have to be the same. Now, if you look at this, I'm going to type in the IP address with the IP we're going to be scanning. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. .1, and now I'm going to type in where I want it to start, which port I want it to start scanning at. I'm going to go ahead and do 75. I'm going to do it to 85. I'm pretty much just choosing these ones because I know there's an open port at 80, which is used for hypertext protocol. Hypertext transfer protocol, so I know that's going to be open. I'm going to press enter. It says 75 not open, 76 not open, 77 not open, so on. 80 is open, so on, so on. So I'm going to go until 85. Now it's done. Okay, go ahead and clear this. Now I'm going to go into the actual folder, see if the file is written. Documents, workspace, port scanner, and here it is. You see it's written the IP that we just scanned, and it's written all the open ports that it has. So the when you're investigating servers, you want to attack or whatever. This is a port you can use right here, 80. I showed you guys the UDP Flutter, so like you want to look for open ports, because if you send data to a port that's not open, then it's not going to work because the firewall will block it. And yeah, let's see, what else can I explain to you guys real quick. The way the server client procedure works is the ports are basically just listening for data, and so it's just sitting there waiting for data to be sent. And then see, that's why we did the random in our UDP tutorial, Flutter tutorial. We did the random ports where it just randomly spam data to every single port, because we we didn't do because I hadn't taught you how to do the port scanner. So it's just randomly sending data to every single port, and sometimes that data won't go through because there are no ports listening. Anyhow, yeah, I mean that's a very basic. Let me go ahead and show you this again. I'll go ahead and explain it. Again, very simple port scanner. So you got the I/O, which you technically don't even need, really. This is just for so we can write the files. This is so we can use the sockets. We got our class. We got our main method here. And remember, these are strings that we basically passed in. Let me go ahead and show you what all this is. Okay. Right here, you see this is our main function. So basically main function right here, it's calling this, and our argument 0, 1, or argument in the index of 0 is this right here. So 0 equals IP. And then our second one right here is our start port right here. Third one is our end port. So loops through. It starts at the start port and goes until it hits the end port, and then it iterates by 1 every time. And it goes in and tries to connect, and if it connects, then it prints out that it's connected, and then if it also connects, it writes the file, which one's open, and then if it doesn't connect, it does a system.out that print line is not using because there's a catch statement, so it means there was an error trying to connect to it. So it means it's pretty much, that means the port is closed. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're using Java this time, so it's always good to learn other programming languages besides just one, because you guys are we're gonna be using Java again for a Java drive-by tutorial, and we'll also let's see, because this is such a short tutorial, we'll go ahead and discuss what else we're going to be doing. I'm thinking about doing either an SQL injection tutorial, and then from that we'll go into like brute forcing, like just standard passwords, and then brute forcing to crack MD5 encryptions. Yeah, that'll be good. So we'll do the SQL injection, so you guys can go around and get some passwords and stuff. But those passwords are definitely going to be hashed if that site actually knows what they're doing. And they'll most likely be hashed with a salt and MD5 function. So go ahead and do that, and then after I show you how to do SQL injection, I'll do a straightforward brute force algorithm, which will go through every single possibility, and then from that one I'll do using the brute force and the MD5 to crack the MD5 hashes with the salts and all that. So I hope you guys learned something. If you like my video, subscribe, all that good shit. Leave comments. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me and ask me. So with all that said and done, I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you next time. This is Eric with Black Hat Algorithms.